There are many ways to save files in Illustrator, and in this lesson you'll learn the difference between the different methods. So if you have an Illustrator file and you just want it to send to someone else to open it up in Illustrator as well, or if you want to open it up later in Illustrator, you just go to File, Save, or Save As, and then just save it as .ai. That's the default native Illustrator format. If you click that little down arrow, there's also PDF available, EPS, which some other vector software can open if they can't open AI, if they don't have Illustrator. And there's also SVG, Illustrator template. So I'm going to hit cancel there. If you can also go to File and then Save as Template, and it'll automatically save in your templates folder right here. So you can open it up later, make changes, save it as a new file. If you go to File, Save for Web, that's going to rasterize it. So it might save it as a GIF, a GIF or GIF, a JPEG, a PNG. So if you zoom in on that after you save it, it can pixelate, so it's different from a vector file or native just Illustrator file. But you do need to convert it to a raster file if you want to embed it on a web page, for example. You can also go to File, Export, and that will export it as a couple different types of files. So some of these weren't available in the other menus. For example, you can save it as an AutoCAD drawing, which is more architecture related and engineering related. BMP, which is another raster version file, a bitmap. And there are a couple other ones that we saw earlier like JPEG and PNG. You can also package a file. So if you go to File and then Package, and this is if you wanted to include placed images and also fonts that you're using and you didn't outline them, which is best practice is to outline them. But for some reason, if you want to send it to someone else to keep working on the text and you don't want to outline it, you do need to include the font with the file. So you can package it and it will include the copy link. So if you place in images as links, it will make a copy and also copy the fonts in there and then hit click package. So that's the many ways to save files in Illustrator. Again, if you just want to save it as a default Illustrator file, it's .ai. In the next lesson, we'll go over printing in Illustrator.